Hiya, Guildies. Welcome back. I'm over here at my fish farm because this is where I was when I left off, and I've gotten a lot of things accomplished. I, as you can see, made 54 levels. That was quite enjoyable for me. I haven't decided on my avatar look. I have, however, while doing that, discovered a book. These are all empties because I've sorted them all out. There's a couple books in here. I'll go through those later. There's nothing too super uber here. That was actually kind of interesting, but yeah, there's some things in there that I can use. Like there was a book with mending. So hold on, let me go grab that back. Alright, so I need a book with mending on it. And there's some miscellaneous other things. Oh, there's another book with mending. Excellent. Okay. So mission accomplished. Ooh, depth strider. Okay, I'll leave that there for now. But I've got 2 books with mending, which means I can... And I found another one. There was actually another book that... Oh, that was Silk Touch. Oh boy, I had a book that was only mending. That's all it was. Oh, there it is. Bink, just mending. And that's what I think I'm going to put on that, what else? Mending and smite. I could put that on the sword, which would actually, and give it some power. Yeah, that's actually going to be a good little thing. Mending and sharpness 3. I don't need that, but, so I can save that mending for another thing. And this mending can go on that shovel that I got. So let me go get that shovel, and as you can see, I received about 54 levels while I was doing all that, so I am good to go. Unbreaking, efficiency, I want that one there. Let's put that up. And yeah, I think I'm going to do that at the same time because that gets a lot of stuff down. But first things first, the shovel. Shovel plus a book. Only costs 3. It'll give me efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. And if I can find something else that has efficiency on it, then I can get it up to efficiency 5. But for now, do I even want to name it? Nah, because I'm not into that kind of stuff. Okay, but there it is. That's a nice little shovel that's going to help for the next project. All right, the sword. Blink. And mending on that. Why would I ever... Oh, it doesn't really... Looting, sharpness. I thought power would help. Looting, sharpness, mending. Well, if it's not going to help... Do I really want to put mending on the sword? Because I have mending on the bow. I probably want to put mending on something like my armor. Right? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So let me see if I can do that. If I put the boots up, then I put mending on it. Depth strider, unbreaking, featherfall, and mending. That looks like a pretty good set of boots, especially for 5. Bam. Oh, I broke my... There goes my anvil. All right. Well, I'll replace that anvil in just a second, but now I've got mending on those boots. Those boots will last forever now, because every time I pick up experience, it'll split between these. I think that's how it works. Split between these and whatever I happen to have in my hand. But now I got the spoon. That shovel I was just using to do a little work over here. Hold on a second. Am I done here? Yeah, I'm done here. So what I did is I dropped down my villager who's down below. Those guys are still hopping around. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a guy in there. Yes! It's working again. There's a guy in there. Okay. Oh, there's multiple guys in there. So let me show you what I did. I just knocked it down and took it down 3 extra levels, put it back in place, added some extra doors just because. I'm thinking about removing this entire column. I can do that later. I can clean that up later. But how many guys are in here? 1 little guy in there, but 1 is a start. So awesome. Okay, the villager breeder is working again. Oh, see the hearts? It's going to be working again in just a few moments. I'm sure that they have tons and tons and tons and tons of food, but yeah, I'm gonna spend a few minutes over here and get more. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna get some more food, and then we'll catch up to where we're gonna be. This might change the plans for today now that it's working again. I sincerely didn't think it would be. I was just like, oh, I've abandoned all hope. But, oh, that's awesome. So, 1 overnight session of fishing, and I've got me the magical spoon. I've got me the magical boots. That's pretty good. I need to put protection on there somehow. Some type of protection. Not there, but here. So, I've got, not power, efficiency, blast protection, you know, prot 3, power, shoot. There's stuff in here, but that can wait. I'm pretty stoked. That is pretty cool. Is there anything I can get rid of? There's a coal iron. What am I doing with that? I don't know. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take about 20-30 minutes and just farm up some food for those guys, because I might turn them on full blast in a little bit. Oh, man, that is awesome. All right, Guildies, welcome back. Here you can see I have removed all of the wheat that was growing here mysteriously. I've thrown it in the old chest over there, and I've restocked some carrots and some potatoes. I spent about 5 minutes each. I did 5 minutes specifically so that I would presume I would fill up my own bags with miscellaneous, and then 5 minutes would be the time frame I have to pick up anything that was just lying around before it despawned. So I spent 5 minutes on each, and that's how many I got. And going around the corner here, I didn't go and feed my villagers because they're clipping along at a pretty good pace there. There's three newbies you can see through that glass pane, and my inventory is starting to get a little bit larger. The speed with which they're breeding is not so bad, so I think I might... Oh, one dropped in. Oh, there's another one down there too. So I think I might let this get to just a few more... And then that will be the end of that. I'll just start maybe with like 50 or so. It says there's 15 in there. I don't believe that. I suspect it's closer to 6 or 7. Let's see if I can come down here. Still... Ooh! Alright, if I look up... Entities. 13? That doesn't feel right. There's got to be fish out there or something. Alright, but let's just assume it's 13. And 14, 15, 16... And maybe they'll breed a couple more along the way here, so... I'll throw another stack of food in there. Boop. And, see if that'll help. So we'll do that. We'll throw another stack of food in there, and then it's decision-making time, because obviously I'm going to go ahead and start populating the villager trader. Oh, there they go. They don't need any food right now. They're going at it. They're fine for now. So... I think I'm going to let them breed up until that pool is completely spun out, till they're not breeding anymore, and we'll see how many they've got. And then we'll go from there. But I'm pretty confident, and I think you would understand, that I'm going to go populate the villager breeder. And then we'll go from there. And then it's decision-making time, because I wanted to work on another large project, but I'm going to need a lot of iron to finish it. Like, let me see, I wrote numbers down, did some napkin math here. 1,224 iron ingots just to get the miscellaneous transport systems and mechanisms for automation in place. So everything else, not a problem. Redstone, not a problem. I don't have enough iron. So did that just add one? Oh, it must have been my imagination. So I definitely need to get an iron farm going. If you noticed, I've taken, my levels are lower. Whoop. Because I've taken some time to go and turn that shovel into mending. You saw that. Oh, it's thundering. Oh, now's the time to go fishing. I added a knockback and a sharpness to this, so it's sharpness 5 now with a knockback 2. I did not put mending on it because I use the bow more often than not. But what I did do was put mending and feather falling 4 onto these boots. Right? And these two are almost there, so they've only got unbreaking on them. We'll see what happens later. I'll probably just make some new ones later. But then I also added Aqua Affinity to this one, so now that's a pretty good helmet. Prot 4, I like it. Prot 4, Respiration, Unbreaking 3. That's actually a pretty darn good helmet. I don't think you can get any better than that. Is there a Prot 5? There might be. This one could use some protection of some sort. I have a blast protection book. Maybe I'll use it. But Depth Strider, Unbreaking, Feather Falling 4. I don't think there's a Feather Falling 5. I think that works out for me. These two will probably be replaced after they've been broken apart. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Or maybe I'll craft a couple others and enchant them, because it's raining right now. I think right now is the time to go fishing. So I'm going to go AFK and go fishing for a little bit, and then I'll be back again next time, and we'll talk about what we're going to do next. Hey, Guildies, I was just on my way over to my tree farm to chop down some trees and get them growing again during the time when my villager breeder was going, and it occurred to me that I had that axe over there, and I didn't do anything with it, so before I chopped things down, I went over here and got another book and put mending onto it. There it is, boom. And I wanted to up its efficiency, so I grabbed this other efficiency book. And I was like, oh man, that's kind of a waste, because there's other things on there. Well, you know, You're either going for the protection or the flame. But efficiency is the best thing on there, so that's what I was going to use it for. But then when I tried to put them together, it was going to take a few levels, so I needed to come over here. I leveled up a little bit, and down in here, there was a couple extra books and a couple extra bows, but nothing too super awesome. In the meantime, I had my axe in my offhand, and as you can see, it's repaired itself somewhat. So I thought I'd come down here to my old Repair-O-Matic 5000. I don't know what I'm going to name this one, but the Repair-O-Matic. But while I'm doing this, I should be able to get some experience, and it should repair my axe along the way. It looks like it is. Yeah, let me see here. Yeah, that bar is definitely getting longer. And just so we're clear, let's take a quick look at it. Yes, so as before it was about 500, now it's about 1,000. So what we'll do here is, let me see, how many do I got? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one not quite the same as all the others. Oh wait, I can do this the easy way here. Alright, so I'll get those going, and that'll be some free experience here in just a moment for the rest of the axe, but I don't need to necessarily wait for that. While that's going on, I'm going to go put this enchant on that bad boy. Hold on, let me swing through here and be extra careful to only throw away the cooked fish. Why am I throwing away the cooked fish, you might ask? Well, because I've got plenty of it. So let's get rid of it, get it out of the bags, and there's no reason to have it holding even a bit of information in my memory, because I don't need to worry about something that I'm not going to use anyways. So where am I? I'm over here. I'm going to hit my old anvil, which I had to replace briefly moments ago. So it's got efficiency 4, unbreaking, mending, and sharpness on it. I don't think sharpness actually helps an axe, though you know, I appreciate the irony of this statement. It's going to cost me 13 now instead of 15, presumably because I healed it up a little bit. It will end up with efficiency 5, unbreaking and mending, and that's really all I was looking for. I suppose I could get looting on it, and that would increase the chance of saplings dropping when I swipe at the leaves, but that's not really that important to me. So there we go. We got those guys going, and you know what? Let's go over there and see how efficiently this thing really is when it comes to this lumber, because I'm going to need even more birch. So let me go tear all this down and put something up. Let's see. You've seen me chop down trees before. It's not feeling that much faster. So the difference between 4 and 5 isn't all that much, but it's way different than 1 or none, or stone, or even a wood axe. So this is pretty good. Yeah, when I used to first start doing Minecraft, I would just use regular old stone, and I would use axes and pickaxes and just go out. And I was a builder, so I would grab a bunch of raw materials and go out and start creating things. Now I kind of do a little blend of everything, and everything's always new and evolving. It's evolving fast enough and upgrading fast enough that I can put it down for a few years and entertaining. Yes, I do remember when it was pretty much just voxel graphics. I don't even know if Mahjong had it at the time. Mahjong, there I go again. Wu Yang. Sumo. But yeah, this is going pretty quick. I'm going to rip through these and then head back in and check where my villager count is at and see if it's going to be time to try to populate the villager breeder and finally give you guys an example of what that really will look like. Oh, but I think I need to go back and change a couple things, because the glass panes look like they're going to allow villagers to get caught up on the edges, very much like my armor stand did. So I want to go back through there and kind of replace those with blocks of brown stained glass. And there'll still be glass panes around the edges and down below and stuff like that. It's just going to be where I need it to be in order to funnel them into the actual slots for the trader exchange. But I'll do that in just a second after I wrap this up. In fact, here we go. Alright, Guildies, I've taken some time and looked things over, and I've decided against the whole block that was going to go in there in order to ensure that the villagers pop down into those holes. I'm going to see how it works first and go from there. The first 4 volunteers up are a butcher right here, so let me go ahead and... Oh, and a fisherman. Probably end up taking him all the way to the end. Well, I got a lot of fish, so I could trade fish for cooked fish, huh? And then that would open up that trade, and that trade, I could do those. So what it is when you trade with villagers, after every trade there's a certain check that takes place, and I think after 3 trades it opens up another trade, and then after 3 more it opens up another trade, and after a while the last couple trades it opens up are very highly specialized trades. So there's that guy, that's the fisherman, there's a butcher, a leather worker. Yeah, let me go. We'll be right back, gentlemen. We're gonna take this one guy, see if he goes right into our spot. Man, everything is working as intended so far. Come on, buddy. And then, in you go. Yes. Yes, just like that. Why is he hopping so much? Oh, because he was kind of stuck on the water. Okay, so there's that guy, and let me do this guy. And I kind of want to do one at a time, see if that works. And we'll go from there. Alright, so release this. Close that. Alright, how many more got through? 3 more? Alright. I'm dealing with this. Let's put this guy here. Let's open them all up. And that guy there. Alright, and give him a punch. Alright, he's down. Is there a guy down in this one already? Yep, okay. So, it's kind of working, and it's kind of not, but that's because of my user error. I would have to pay very close attention, or much closer attention than I have been, to make sure that I get these guys. But as it stands now, I got 1 upstairs and 1 downstairs, so I'll keep that going too. Alright, what else do I got? Looks like I've got about 3 more guys here. 1, 2, 3. Let's open you and close you. Let's open you, close you. Alright, 1 more guy comes out. He is a cleric. I do have a lot of rotten flesh, but I don't know if I want to trade him that stuff. Okay, and this guy's going. Cool. Let's put him way over here. Wait, what do I have open? I think that one is open. Right? Yes. Yes, it is. Come on. Whoop. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got now. So he's a Fletcher. A string for that, and then I'd have to do that a few times. I don't know. What I'm planning on doing is just kind of unlocking all of them all the way to the very end. And then if any of them have anything worth keeping, I'll put that, whatever that trade is, hang it here. No, wait, I'd have to hang it like here or something. And that'll show who has what trade. Alright, oh, and by the way, I changed everything up to buttons. I think it looks a lot better, so that's what I decided to do. I'm still thinking that these are going to go. I like the simple look over here. I think that looks much better, but that just kind of gives it an accent. Maybe something on the back wall, like every 4 or so, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe an inset thing that's 2. I don't know. We'll see. If I decorate it any more than this. I don't know. But I'm going to keep doing this. Alright, gang. Welcome back. I've discovered... Oh, man. I didn't think that guy was there. Okay. Let's get him past. And block him up. Oh, come on. No. I don't know where that cleric came from. Stupid cleric. I really wanted that scientist over here. Okay. But as you can see, as they're streaming along, they kind of slow down in certain spots. So let me get this guy. I'll put the cleric... Well, we'll let the cleric go all the way... Well, hold on a second. Now the priest is in front. I mean the scientist. Alright. Oh, do they drown for a second? No. Okay. Alright, this guy in here. Get in there. And then this guy. He can go all the way to the end, because I don't foresee needing him in the near future. And he will be one of the token 16 that will be fed into the iron farm. Alright. I could let him stack up, but I'd like to be able to count them. This looks like it'll work still. The armor stand seemed to go through and do everything it needed to do. This should work. So I'm not worried about it too much. As you can see, I probably should replace those blocks, I should say, with blocks of yeah, that definitely needs to happen. Fall. There we go. So, that is frustrating. Yes, I will have to replace them. I didn't want to, but I will have to. I thought, I mean, I can keep beating them around like that and getting them into the holes, but, I mean, do you really want to start off your trading session with somebody by beating a crud out of them? What's he got? Aqua Infinity, which isn't a bad book to have around. So, getting him traded back and forth. I'll be trading paper for those emeralds, and I'll give him a book and 5 emeralds. We'll do that, and then we'll unlock this one again, and we'll get him worked up. But that's what I'm planning on doing, and I will get that going for the next episode. For now, I'm going to load these up. I've removed the button so I don't inadvertently vanquish any of them. I really wanted that scientist here, but I have another scientist that's in the villager breeder right now. So any second now... Oh, let me see if there's anybody stacked up here. I don't want another surprise like that. An extra guy. Okay, so let me go see if he's there. I'm going to follow him. I'm going to load up that with scientists and get a whole bunch of books. And then we'll fill up the rest, and then we'll come back. And next episode, folks, we've got to go back to the iron farm. I've just done the math more and more times. I'd rather get the iron farm knocked out and then have iron generating than tunnel once, twice, maybe 3 or 4 times to get enough iron for the next big project I really want to build. So I got to do a maintenance type project, I guess. An iron farm is something you kind of have if you want to do the other things. It's not necessarily decorative. I guess it could be, but not with the plans I have. Mine's going to be very simple. I want to get it going right away, and then I'll review whether or not I want to do any cosmetics to it. Very much like I did the trade post. The trade post, I think I'm going to alternate and have sandstone, smooth stone, sandstone, sandstone, smooth sand. So it'll be kind of checkerboarded. But I've been doing the checkerboard thing a lot. Not here. That's just the way that happened. I've been doing the checkerboard thing a lot in a lot of different builds. And I know that it's going to appear on my next one eventually. Spoiler alert, the bamboo farm will have some checkerboarded wood action on it. It just looks really well the way. Anyways, yeah, so I'll do some cosmetics later. But for now, I'm going to get out of here. If you've enjoyed it, please give me a like. And if you've really enjoyed it, by all means, please subscribe. And if you'd like to see something in particular, go ahead and leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like to see. Any suggestions you have for improving the efficiency of this urinary bit villager breeder, by all means, let me know. Any tips or tricks on improving this villager trade exchange, which I am going to improve slightly by putting solid blocks up here so that they funnel down better. That is frustrating. Then let me know too. Until next time, however, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you real soon.